Ah, shit. Here we go again.
This is part 2, y'all. If y'all haven't seen part 1, I'm going to leave the link in the comment section, okay? So y'all make sure y'all check out part 1, okay? So one day, Davino come in the crib, right? And usually Frank, because Frank never go nowhere at all. When Davino come home, Frank usually right there, front center, laid out on the couch, watching TV or sleep or eating something, right? But Frank ain't in the living room. So Davino like, okay. Now Davino, he hears some moaning noises and he hear like the bed rocking. So Davino like, oh man, wait a minute. So then he go towards the bedroom door is locked. So he knock on the door and he like, hey, Frank, you in here? And it get quiet. And then he hear like some noises going on, like people moving around in there. So then the door come open and Frank walk out with his shirt off. Now Frank got some shorts on, but his shirt is off. And he like, oh, my bad, bro. My bad. So he leave out of Davino's bedroom and go get on the couch. And Davino walk in the room and old girl, the baby mama, is putting on her shirt. So Davino like, what's going on? And she like, what you mean what's going on? Ain't nothing going on. He like, man, what's going on? She like, I told you ain't nothing going on. So why you keep asking me what's going on? So he like, man, all right, man, whatever. She like, what you mean, whatever? You think we was in here effing? Is that what you said? You think that we was in here effing? Frank. My bad. I had to cough, y'all. My bad. She like, Frank. He like, what's up? She like, man, would you tell Davino that we ain't in here effing? He like, what, man? Heck no, man. Nah, bro, man. Man, we ain't doing that. Nah, heck no, bro. No, that's your woman, bro. That's just my baby mama, bro. I wouldn't disrespect you like that, bro. So Davino like, man, it's all good. So Frank like, what you mean it's all good? Like you straight? You straight, Vino? He like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I need to go for a walk. So Davino got the walking off towards back to the door to get out the house, and Frank blocked the door like, hey, bro, listen, bro, I would never disrespect you like that, dog. You know, I was just in there chilling. We were just in there talking, and oh, my bad. Let me put my shirt on. Now Frank had a 6-pack. It was chiseled, so you know he just throwing his weight around the house like that. So he like, oh, my bad, bro. Let me put on the shirt, bro. My bad. Let me put on the shirt. So Frank put on the shirt, and he tell him like, look, bro, I want to do you like that, bro. It's all good. We good, bro. And Davino like, yeah, we good. So then Frank moved away from the door, and Davino walk outside. So now Davino walking around the apartment complex, like, man, what am I gonna do? I know they was in there doing it. I know they was doing it. But I can't beat up Frank. I can't even beat up my girlfriend. It's like, and if they jump me, it's like they gonna end up taking my life in there, man. So he like, man, I gotta get out of here. And let me let y'all know also too. This what makes it worse. Davino work at Popeyes. And Davino is the only one that got an income in that house. Now I know what y'all thinking. I know y'all like, oh, come on. It just keep getting worse. Davino that moved in this chick and her daughter, her jailbird, prison bound baby daddy that moved into apartment with them, and Davino is paying all the bills. Now, for the sake of, contribution, the girl do get food stamps, so, it's food in the house, so we'll give her that. Plus, she's banging Frank in the bedroom. So he walking around like, man, I got to get out this situation, man. How I'm gonna get out this situation? So he like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave in the middle of the night, and I'm just go to my mama house. Yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Yeah, I'm not about to. No. So we go back in the house. So Frank is on the couch, knocked out, just snoring. She's sitting right there in the kitchen, and she like, you want some bacon and eggs? He like, yeah, sure. She was like, and again, me and Frank didn't do anything. Whatever you thought you heard or what you seen, that wasn't there. He said, man, I'm not even tripping off that. I ain't even tripping off that. She was like, good, because we ain't do nothing. He like, all right, cool. So he said, I'm about to go in the bedroom. So he go in the room, and he lay down, and he get to watch the TV, and she come in there, and she sit on the edge of the bed, and she give him his food. She like, listen, whatever you thought you heard or you see, it wasn't that. Me and Frank was just in here talking, and, you know, whatever you thought you heard or see, it wasn't that. We were just talking, just catching up on old times, you know, and discussing how we gonna go forward with him finding a place to live, because yeah, it is kind of weird that he's staying here, and you know, so that's what we was talking about. So Davino was like, you know what, it's all good, it's all good, we good. She like, oh, okay. So she tell him like, well, I am kind of in a mood. He like, you in a mood for what? He like, she like, you know, I mean, you got me all hot and bothered talking about me and Frank done did something and we didn't do anything. So I want you to, you know, F me. So he like, huh? She like, yeah, I want you to mess around with me. Yeah, let's do it. Now, due to YouTube laws and regulations, I can't say certain words, y'all. So that's why I'm saying F and all that type of stuff. Right? So anyway, before we go on, y'all, it's the fall season. It's fall season. It's getting cold outside, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all cop y'all some military mind game merch. I got them hoodies out. I'm going to have the link pinned in the comment section at the top. So y'all check out my merch store. All right. And also, if you haven't joined my TikTok, go over there and subscribe. I'm going to have that link in the comment section too. Let's get back to it. So anyway, they end up messing around. And as they messing around, like I don't know exactly what, I guess Davino was angry or whatever, but Davino was like killing it. Like, you know what I mean? He was pounding it out, right? As he doing this, she like, oh, Frank, oh, Frank. She's calling Davino Frank. She calling Davino Frank, y'all. So he like, what the? So he stopped, and she like, no, keep going. He like, man, did you just call me Frank? Did you just call me Frank? She like, no, Vino, no, Frank. He like, well, you just said it again. So she said, stop, man, what you keep going, Frank? I mean, Davino. So he get up, and she like, why did you stop? He like, man, you just called me Frank, man. So she was like, man, you get on my nerves. He like, no, man, you just called me Frank. So she said, man, shut up. So then Frank busts in the room. Now keep in mind, y'all, these two is naked like birds. Neither one of them got clothes on. All right, y'all. This is where this story is about to take a really ugly, dangerous turn. Now, before we go any further, this is the part where it's about to get real fast. So Frank comes in the room and he like, yo, what's going on? Why you was calling my name? And she was like, nah, we just got done effing, and he talking about I was calling your name and he don't want to continue. So Frank was like, what? And she like, yeah, he talking about I was calling your name and we was doing it, he don't want to continue. So do you want to F me? And Frank like, Vino, is it cool? Is it cool if you ain't gonna finish? So Davino sitting there looking crazy. He looked like, what the? Man, I'm sitting here naked and this dude is right here and she talking about, can I finish? He gonna ask me, can he finish? So Vino like, man, I don't care, man. Go ahead, man. I don't even care. So she like, what you mean you don't care? What you mean you don't care? Frank like, oh man, shoot, he ain't tripping, I ain't tripping. All right, bro. All right, good looking. So the Vino walk out the room and Frank closed the door, and well, they get to doing what they doing. Vino is sitting on the couch, y'all, and he just like, yo, Davino is so out of it, and so like taking the far back. He's sitting on his couch with no clothes on. He forgot to even put on his clothes. He just sitting there. So I guess he hears the chick moaning. Now I don't know if she's moaning super loud on purpose. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But like after 6-7 minutes go by, Frank comes out the room. And he like, yeah, bro, good looking out, bro, good looking out. So Frank like, hey, listen, I got these pills, bro, if you want to go in there. I got these pills that, to keep you going. And shoot, I'm just letting you know if you want to go in there now, you can do what you do. And Vino like, no, I'm good, bro. I'm good. So Vino goes back in the room and puts some clothes on, right? So the girl is passed out sleep. She passed out. I guess Frank put her to sleep, y'all. So Vino put on his pants, his shorts, and he put on a wife beater. And Frank has no clothes on at all, y'all. I don't want this video to get flagged. So I'm going to be real careful of what I'm going to say next, okay? I'm not going to tell y'all exactly what happened, but I'm going to lead y'all up into the room. I'm going to lead y'all up until your imagination can fill in the blanks. As Davino putting his stuff on, right? Frank comes to the door. And he like, man, I ain't done. I ain't done. So Davino like, what? Frank like, I ain't done. This thing won't go down. I ain't done. So Davino like, well, I mean, he like, she sleep, bro. I'm about to leave. He like, no. No, I can't mess with her. She sleep. I need movement. And he like, what? He like, Davino like, well, I mean, you can tell her to wake up. He like, no. It ain't about me waking her up. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, would you look out for me? Davino like, what? What do you mean, look out for you? Frank like, would you look out for me? He like, what do you mean look out for you? Like, wake her up or something? He like, no, bro. I wanna do it, bro. Davino like, no, man, no, I'm not gay, man. No, Frank like, no, you ain't gotta do nothing gay, man. This what we do to survive in the penitentiary. Davino like, man, we ain't in the penitentiary, bro. You ain't locked up. I know some of y'all thinking, oh, Dante getting this from Friday Out the Next with Damon and Money Mike. No, I'm not. So Frank closed the door and he rushes Davino. Now, I'm going to put a big pause, double pause, triple pause. Shout out to Real Kids TV. A billionth of a pause right there. When Frank got done with him, the girl found him unconscious. Found Davino unconscious. What did you do, Frank? Frank, what did you do? See, here's the thing about Frank. Not only Frank was popping pills before this incident took place. For my cats out there that be wetting their nose with that white powder, Frank hit a line also. After Frank did what he did, he went back on the couch and went to bed. Passed out on the bed. Baby girl was freaked out because she realized what happened. She know Frank violated Davino. So she calls the police. And she's slapping Davino, right? Davino finally wakes up. He's sore in the mug. When he realized what Frank did to him, he snapped. He ran to the kitchen, grabbed a big boy knife, and well, we just gonna put it this way. I'm telling y'all this story because this story was told to me by somebody that was locked up with Davino. They ended up giving Davino 20 years. Davino, I'm just going to say he Mike admired Jason Frank for what he did to him. We going to leave it right there.
Also, there's a guy by the name of B. Humble that did 20 years in the Navy, y'all. Now, he's telling some crazy military stories. If y'all like my stories, y'all definitely gonna like his stories. So y'all go over there and go check it out. If you enjoyed this story time, you would definitely enjoy this story time right here. I came across this video called I Caught Omar Gooden at the Club Drunk. You won't believe what happened. Okay, this story was hosted on this channel called Woo Cycles. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. It's a guy that's telling stories by riding his bike through the neighborhood. So y'all go check that out. Both links will be pinned at the top of the comment section. If you need your business, products, or your social media channels promoted, make sure you shoot me a text at this number. My channel get over 5 million views per month. So that's a lot of eyes on your promotion. If you forgot to hit that like button, make sure you smash the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Be sure to get your Military Mind Games merch. The link will be pinned in the comment section.